Part 8 in Rio, last day in Brazil. We went to Lapa to grab some souvenirs and then went to Uber to Terra Brasilis restaurant to get lunch. They had a digital menu, but it wasn't working, so they let us use their menu on a tablet. I got the salmon with chimichurri sauce, steak, potatoes, and cheese. And I think it's called eggs with cassava flour or farofa de ovos, which meant it had some kind of flour on the eggs. But to be honest, it was giving a dry taste to me and I wasn't feeling it too much. Everything else was good though, along with this pretty purple drink. Anyways, our Brazilian friend joined us, and that's when we found out she had been at Copacabana last night and why she hadn't let us know. We chatted, then went outside to take some photos, enjoyed the view, and figured out our next move. Afterwards, we Ubered to an ocean spot to see the sunset and got some acai, of course, that was on the same street. For some reason, we thought the rooftop restaurant at Boston Nova Mall would be better, and so we Ubered over there. I don't know why, because that sun was beautiful over there at the ocean spot. Anyway, our Uber driver was cute too and was chatting with our Brazilian friend up front, and somehow his friend ended up on FaceTime with us in the car. His friend saw the baddies we were and was like, come over because it was obvious they were having some kind of party and vibing. It was too funny. It was obvious the Uber driver was the responsible friend because he was like, stop bothering these ladies. It was all fun though. Anyways, we had a nice little dessert at the restaurant. The view was nice, but the ocean spot was way better. Our Brazilian friend then took us to this super local spot called El Samba, I think, and we were so uncomfortable. It wasn't a bad spot, but you know when you go to a local spot in a place you're not local and everyone has their own dances, own culture, and ways that they do things, and you have no knowledge of it at all. It's like black people with ebonics and the electric slide. Like we did not know what to do but a little two step. Anyways, we didn't stay long because we had a bus ride to get on in a couple of hours. We were riding back to Sao Paulo to leave from the airport to head to Chile. We got back to the Airbnb and packed. I ate my leftovers from earlier and we left for the bus. 6 hours later, we were in Sao Paulo and we Ubered to the airport, and get this, y'all. We went to scan our tickets and they weren't working, so we went to customer service. And the teller goes, "You're at the wrong airport." And the international airport GRU that we were supposed to be in was a whole hour away. My friend had Ubered us to the wrong airport. And I'm not gonna lie, the airport did look very different when we had arrived, and now I know why. Thank God we were super duper early and had plenty of time. We ended up going to a couple lounges, recharged, got some food, and chilled. I also found crispy M&Ms, which I hadn't seen in years because I think they don't have them in the States anymore. We also saw a sign for acai and we're like, one more time for the last time, okay? So we got one for the plane, had the middle seat open, and headed to Chile. Stay tuned for part 9 in Chile.